They're back. NFL Weekly picks. And the relevancy report, let's be honest about it. Everybody right now is relevant. One loss don't break a season, don't end the season. One win don't make a season. So everyone's relevant right now. I'll get to the relevancy report probably next couple weeks here. I'm just, maybe I do a power ranking right now. Well, I don't know. But the picks. Tonight's game at Green Bay. First, I want to thank Time fucking Warner out of Youngstown, Ohio, for not allowing me the capability to watch the game because we don't have the NFL Network. Thank you. So now what do I got to do? Think I'm going to watch it on a fucking computer screen? Only other alternative is go to a fucking bar, get drunk. But I don't drink. Green Bay at home, giving the Chicago Bears 5.5 points. Jeffries, Marshall, Cutler for Butler. Green Bay's done. They got a great offense, but guess what? Their defense is soft as a pillow. Take the Bears to not only win the game outright, or not only cover, but to win the game outright. They're going to upset Green Bay. Green Bay's going 0-2. Like I said, it was a fluke. You played the Steelers 2 years ago in the Super Bowl. Perfect team for you to play. New York Giants at home, giving Tampa Bay Buccaneers 7.5. You honestly think the Giants are going to lose another game, 2 games in a row at home? No. You're saying to yourself, it could happen. Because it could happen. Because the Giants have a history, are notorious for playing shitty in the regular season and then catching fire at the end of the year. But this is, it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. The Giants are going to bury that team. New England giving Arizona 13.5 at New England. New England 45, Arizona 17. Bludgeoning. So what does that tell you? You take the Patriots. Minnesota giving 1.5 at the Colts. You're going to get your first win, Oliver Luck or Andrew, whatever. Andrew Luck, you're going to get your first win. They're going to key on, what's his name? Adrian Peterson. And it's going to be AP all day. It's going to be Indy all day. All day. Game over. Colts will win that game. Carolina at home, getting 2.5 against New Orleans. New Orleans Saints with a terrible... The back end of the Saints defense and the linebackers and the safeties, the back end of it is fucking completely shit. It sucks. That being said, do I think fucking Cam Newton's going to be able to sustain what fucking Drew Brees is going to do? No! Absolutely not. That was an anomaly last week, even though the Saints suck defensively. Robert Griffin III had a great game, but the third had a great game. It's not going to happen again. Take the Saints to fucking cover. Buffalo, at home, giving the Kansas City Chiefs 3 points. Jamal Charles and Peyton Hillis is going to make a run for the money this week. Mario Williams is nowhere to be found. He was beat like a drum by a motherfucking third-string offensive tackle. Bills start out 0-2. Thank you very much, NASA 1. Battle 1. Philadelphia. Now, this here makes no goddamn sense at all. Philadelphia, at home, giving the best team in the league 2.5 points. Are you fucking kidding me? I know a lot of people saying, are they playing San Francisco? No, they're playing the Ravens right now, who I consider to be up there with San Francisco as the best team in the league right now. Baltimore is going to know huddle them to death. Philadelphia, you ain't seen nothing yet. You thought Cleveland's defense fucked you over? Although Cleveland will get to the quarterback better than the Ravens. Ravens can't get to the quarterback. They can't get to the quarterback. However, Baltimore has an NFL-style offense. Cleveland don't. So, I'm looking at Baltimore to roll. Michael Vick, you're going to have another problem, and guess what? You're probably going to be benched next week because Andy Reid knows he needs to win. You're going to start out 1-1. Reid's going to figure it out. I can't win with this guy. McCoy is not going to be able to rush against that Ravens defense. He might do it early, but they'll figure him out and hold him under 100. Take the Ravens. At Miami, getting 2.5 against Oakland. I'm sorry. Carson Palmer, the Raiders offense, I have not seen any indication that you're going to put up more than 21 points this whole year. I'm taking the Woolfield Dolphins with Ryan Tannehill, who might have had a worse performance than him and Brandon Weed might have the worst performance ever in NFL history opening day. But I'm taking the Dolphins to win this game at home. At home. We'll win it outright. Cleveland Browns getting 7 points against the Cincinnati Bengals. Let me tell you something. This game scares me. But then I thought about it. There's no possible way that Brandon Whedon or the Cleveland Browns can play this bad again. Trent Richardson is going to have some lanes to open up. I mean, he didn't play all preseason. He's going to have some lanes to open up, or he's going to have some lanes to run through. The Browns are going to win this game, not just take the 7 points. They're going to win this game outright. Although without Joe Hayden right now, it could go. I mean, really, without Joe Hayden right now, it's going to be tough. The Browns play him tough, but that's what Joe Hayden. 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 Dimitri Patterson is going to be starting in place of Joe Hayden. And Usama Young, I mean, that's what Joe Hayden. The Browns playing tough. That's what Joe Hayden. But I'm still liking the Browns with the 7 points. I'm predicting the Browns will win the game outright. But with the 7 points, rest assured, that's a winner. At Jacksonville, getting 7 points against the Houston Texans. Matt Schaub, I'm sorry. I mean, you're a good quarterback, but you're not elite. People say you are. You're going to win the game. You're going to cover. You're going to win the game probably 31-14. Arian Foster has a big day. But I'm sorry. I don't consider you elite. But I like the Texans. I almost said Houston Astros. I'm kind of fucked up mentally lately. But anyway, getting back to it. Seattle getting 3 at home against the powerhouse called the Dallas Cowboys. You know, a lot of people are going to say Cowboys are going to come off a letdown right after that victory over the New York Giants. Guess what? I don't see it. I don't see it at all. The 8th man or 12th man, whatever it is in Seattle, guess what? You better have 500 of them, because it's not going to help you out this week, though, is it? Take the boys in a route. Romo. Beasto. St. Louis getting 3 at home against Robert Griffin III and the Redskins. Do you honestly think the Rams are going to let Robert Griffin the third? I'm sorry, I keep calling it the third. You think they're honestly going to let that anomaly happen again? The team that traded Washington, do you think they're going to allow that to happen? No. Jeff Fisher is a defensive guru. He'll devise a plan, and I suspect Robert Griffin will throw for something like 145 yards, 4 or 5 interceptions. Mark that down. Now, you know, a lot of people think I'm hating on Robert Griffin the third. I keep calling him. They think I am. Maybe so. But he's not going to play like that every week last week. Do I think he's going to be a good quarterback? Did I want him in Cleveland? Absolutely I want him in Cleveland. I thought he would liven the place up. But do I think he'll play like that last week? No. Fuck no. Jeff Fisher will devise a plan. As long as any good defense coordinator will devise a plan. And it will stop him and make Robert Griffin III look terrible. Trust me on that. So, there you go. St. Louis wins that game. Outright. New York Jets getting 5.5 at Pittsburgh. Does anyone believe that the New York Jets are good? And does anyone believe, you're going to see a lot of Tim Tebow in this game, I'll tell you that right now. And isn't it funny how Tebow's lost in the shuffle right now? No one's talking about him right now. They're talking about Robert Griffin III, and the other guys. They're not talking about Brandon Whedon, or certainly not talking about fucking Tim Tebow. Take the Steelers. They're not going to start 0-2 at home. And let me give you a memo right now to Todd fucking Haley. Roethlisberger is known for making something out of nothing. Let him play his fucking game. Don't try fucking constraining him with your stupid limited offense. Stupidest hiring in the world was bringing in Todd Haley. It worked with Bruce Arians and Roethlisberger. Ben Roethlisberger, if I were you, I'd demand for Haley to be gone. Or at least let you play your fucking game. Because when you play your fucking game, you're unstoppable, basically. Tennessee, -6 at San Diego. I like the Chargers roll this team. Jake Locker looked like a fucking invalid last week against the fucking Patriots. And I know San Diego can do the same, if not worse. Here's a good game right now. Detroit Lions getting 6.5 against the San Francisco 49ers. And what I call the handshake, the sensitive handshake bowl. Because you remember that game last year when Schwartz got all sensitive when fucking, what's his name, pushed him away, and Schwartz got all sensitive, ran after him like a fucking puppet? Guess what? 49ers defense is a lot better than the St. Louis Rams. Matthew Stafford, you're going to have problems. And you're going to need a lot more. I'm telling you right now, the turnovers of 49ers are going to turn to the points. And it just may be that Aaron Rodgers right now, or not Aaron Rodgers, Alex Smith right now, who outplayed Aaron Rodgers, outplayed him last week, is on top of his game right now. And I consider the 49ers to be tied for the first best team in the league right now with the Baltimore Ravens. 49ers will win 31-21. And the Monday Nighter. Denver Broncos getting 3 points right now at Atlanta. People, I'm sorry. Peyton Manning. You give him 3 points on the road in a dome? Are you fucking kidding me? It's like he's back home 2 years ago. The Denver Broncos are going to walk into that fucking, whatever that fuck it's called, I forget what it's called, the Atlanta Fulton County Stadium Dome, whatever. And they're going to bludgeon them. 34-0. to 14. They're going to humiliate them. Trust me when I tell you. Peyton Manning's back. Now, he doesn't have that fastball like they said on ESPN last night, but who gives a fuck? The guy is a general. He's a coach on the field. Is he as good as Brady? No. Is he as good as Eli? No. Is he as good as Bernie Kosar? Kosar was Peyton Manning before Peyton Manning. See, people don't understand that. Bernie Kosar did the exact same thing that Peyton Manning did in 1985 to 1990 until Belichick came around in 91 and he put a stop to that. That's why Belichick and him collided. And plus, Kosar actually lost everything because he couldn't move. But no, Peyton Manning is by far better than Kosar. But Kosar did the same fucking thing before. Where do you think Peyton Manning got it from? Peyton Manning's back. Bottom line, they're going to trounce the fucking, they're going to trounce the Falcons. So there's my picks. And like I say, maybe relevancy report will be next week. Maybe a power ranking, this and that. And then around week 6, you're really going to get some relevancy reports. Because right now, let's face the facts, everybody's relevant. Even the fucking Cleveland Browns are relevant right now. Even the fucking Buffalo Bills are relevant right now. So everyone's relevant at this juncture of all junctures, beforehand and afterhand. I don't give a fuck if you don't like my pick. I told you, Seattle ain't shit. They ain't got no Sean Alexander there no more. Can't run the ball. The fuck you talking about that one guy? What's his name? He ain't as good as fucking Sean Alexander was. They ain't gonna be able to stop. I'm telling you right now, they're gonna get beat. Yeah.